going on, YouTube? I had to come out to come see my buddy Daniel. Oh man, I don't even got no words to even explain this guy's car collection. But two of his prized possessions are sitting right here in his garage. I came over to check them out. I actually wanted to take a ride in this one right here. This is what we're going to be focused on. This is the Butte right here. 997 LS7 swapped. Well, LS3 swapped, but stroke it out to a LS7. And this thing is a monster. When Daniel comes out, he's going to explain more so on this. But the other car that I'm not really going to be able to focus on today is this GTR. Oh my God. I'm going to come back and we're going to make another episode on this. But Daniel, how's it going, man? How's everything? Thank you for having me.
100%. Thank you for coming.
I'm still in awe by your garage. This is sick.
Thank you.
So you know I came here to chat with you about the main bad boy here, the 997. Yes. So you got to tell me more. Well, you got to tell the fans at home exactly what's going on with this car, what made you decide to build this car. And yeah, because you had the GTR first.
Yep, I had the GTR. Then I had an 05 STI. Honestly, I felt like I just grew out of that car. Right. And I wanted something a little bit more adult. But I wanted something fun and reliable. And I didn't think I could afford this. And then I called Chavis. Mm-hmm. And I spoke to him. He literally spoke to me for about like a month without taking $1. We just went back and forth about the car. And then I just fell in love with the idea. So he had the shell, and we dropped the motor, and then this is it.
So the first question I'm going to ask you, why Porsche? Why did you decide to go Porsche? And then two, how did you even fall into this LS swap idea?
I was looking at a bunch of cars, but I didn't feel like I belonged in a lot of cars. And honestly, I don't even feel like I belong in a Porsche, to be honest. I just feel like it's above my pay grade. I look like I'm 12, right? But after, talking to friends and kind of just looking into it more, I was like, I like the car. It's small, it's nimble. I didn't feel like it was my car. And I'm not going to say that an LS would devalue it, right, per se, but I just felt like it made it more a tuner-friendly car. I feel like if I had like a true Porsche, I wouldn't. It's not that I wouldn't enjoy it as much. I wouldn't beat on it the way I can in LS and just straight drive it. Like I have the GTR, right? And always in the back of my head, I'm thinking about value. I'm thinking about I don't want to take it here because if something happens.
Yes.
So I wanted something that still gave me. I don't want to say status, but yeah, I wanted something where when me and my wife pulled up to like a wedding or something, right, I feel like a kid. Right. On the weekends, I could enjoy it with my friends and my son. And if something happened, it doesn't cost me like $30,000 to fix. I think the bigger with like my STI, it was really hooked up, but I took it everywhere. I took it to the grocery, took it to the park, and it's like you could do that with a Porsche, but then I always feel like if someone dings me or someone does something, I'd be like, man, like. But with the STI, I didn't care. Just a car to jump in, rip around and enjoy. I could take it to car meets. I could take it to go buy burgers, and this is what I wanted. Right. And like I was looking at other cars, but like when I would sit in them, like it felt too big. I felt like I didn't belong in it.
Right.
I felt like this was the best of every world. Like I get with the wheels, it's like JDM swag that I love. The body kit, the color, everything about it is just different.
Right.
And when you hear it, it has a presence.
Well, it's a German car
with Japanese wheels.
Yeah.
It's like a UN.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you literally have the best of like everything put together.
And I've done the purest thing, which I love. Like I love this car. It's just. I can't take it to go buy groceries because I'm freaking scared that something's in it. Like I can't replace half of the stuff on this car. Yeah. Like it would. They don't make them, and it just makes me second guess a lot of things. Or this car, like if something breaks, I got AutoZone. Go to AutoZone, pick something up. I don't gotta go to Porsche and like get a rent. Like this is a driver's car, and it's a driver's car. Like I like the fact that I could ask anyone to drive it.
And not be worried about it.
Yeah, anyone could drive it, and it's so powerful, but it's manageable. The car could handle it, and it doesn't feel scary unless you want it to.
So how did you find Tyler?
Actually, I was talking to my. It was it was a while ago. I don't even think he meant for me to do this. One of my friends from Prime NYC just shared a link to your friend's car when Tyler just finished it, and I was like, yo, that's so cool. And then I was like, in my head, I was like, I never afford a Porsche. So I was like, that's so cool. And then that was it. And then pre-COVID, my friend just asked me if he could buy my STI. And then I was like, just for the hell of it, let me call him and see how much this thing costs. I was like, I think I could afford this. And then that was really it. So it was like he inceptioned me from like man. 2 years prior to this project actually happening. And then, you know, that's how it happened. Like, or else I would have never followed him, you know, because I've kind of been a purist my whole life. So something like this was never in the cards. Like, I would personally frown upon someone doing this. I'm that guy. I would be like, come on, man. I thought people would hate me.
Right.
But, you know, and like when I went into it, I was like, I really don't care. I just, in my heart, I just wanted something fun that could last me forever. And if something happens, I'm not like hurt.
Right.
Like, I was like, you know, like I gotta rebuild this motor, or I gotta do like everything on this car to me is replaceable, so I could drive it every day, and then she'll start every day, like, and it's just that simple. I wanted a car that looked like $1 million that I could get in and just get on it, right? And I don't have to think, because that's what the STI was to me.
Yeah.
It was pick up my son, then go get ice cream, go do groceries, park it at the mall.
And that's your STI right there in the banner up there?
Yeah.
Sick.
So it was like that's what I lost in that car.
Right.
So I was like, I want that back, but I don't want to feel like a kid.
Right.
And then that's this.
I mean, this is a grown man car, man.
I know.
You know, you drive this anywhere, it's a Porsche, man. You know, it's a 911. It breaks necks.
And the sound is like,
it's
like when I go to like Cars and Coffees and people like are like, yo, that's not a Porsche. Like, so
now we have to get into, because clearly cosmetic wise, this car is far from stop. Yeah. So you have to explain what was done.
Yeah, it's actually Chavis Performance made a custom kit. It's basically a GT3 front bumper without the grille in the front, and that's front and rear. I did a Tech Arts wing in the back. It's a .1, so we did the full conversion to .2. And these are Workmeisters. Yeah, and it's dropped about an inch, I believe, all around.
And the Workmeisters fit this car so perfectly.
It was this or TEs. That was like my thing. Like, I wanted to stick to JDM, but I don't feel like the TEs. I like lip.
Right, I'm the same way.
I like lip. I don't like, it's either lip or concave, and I don't think TEs offer both. Right, they're kind of, the back face of it's quite big now, so it would be a flat face, and I don't think it would give me the same effect that I was looking for.
Right.
And I think the color offsets each other really nice. I also thought I would hate the gray interior, but I think it matches, so I'm not going to change it.
It looks good, man. The color, everything, the combination.
Thank you. Yeah. You know. Tyler, CP, they did everything. Everything. It was.
So they did everything. Paint work,
body work, swap, suspension, wheels. I literally said, he said, this is how much it costs. I gave him the money, and he even delivered it.
Wow.
So I got this car to my door.
Wow. And he's in Virginia. Maryland. Sorry, Maryland.
Yeah.
So he delivered it from Maryland up to here in New York.
Yeah, and I wanted him to drive it because like, if something breaks, it'll break with him.
Right. But it goes to show the level of like customer service that he.
100%. Well, I mean, we still talk. I was talking to him yesterday.
Yeah.
I was literally talking to him yesterday about because you know when you get a car, there will be like bugs, which was kind of funny because I did the LS swap because I didn't want to deal with any of the problems, but then you still have Porsche related issues.
Right.
Like they have like little finicky electrical issues, but he's been awesome with helping me sort, because like compared to the JDM cars, like Porsches are just different language.
Yes.
In terms of cars, so having to figure out what does what. He's helped me navigate it, sent me forms to look at, and kind of checks in to see if what we did worked. So now the car is fully sorted at this point, and it's what I wanted. It's a get in and go fast car that makes me feel awesome. She's just terrible on gas. But that's not it.
I think every fun car is turbo on gas at some point. So especially when you're making good power.
You know what it is? It's probably good on gas. It's just I don't know how to drive slow. I'm kind of a jerk. Like, I complain about gas, but I'm always punching it.
I couldn't imagine how this car would feel. That's why we got to take it for a spin, because I got to see, I got to see it for myself.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you got to show people at home what the engine bay looks like, so they can see how this LS sits in here.
It's like a glove.
Yeah, so good. And this is all Tyler's work. This is all his custom mounts and everything, right?
Yeah.
It fits like.
I'm hoping I never have to take it out or do anything. That was the whole point of going this route. So I've done a couple things, but working on it, if I jack the car up for you under it, it's so bare under there. It's so naked. Like everything seems really accessible.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
The swap looks great.
Thank you.
It looks like it belongs in here. Like it came this way.
I never owned a Porsche, so when I first saw it, I was like, "What's the difference?"
Yeah. Right. And everything is custom, even the exhaust.
Like, custom headers. It was fully fabricated to fit the GT3 rear bumper. He gave me the option prior to, but I decided to go this route, especially since we're going with the .2 taillights.
Right.
Yeah, so I was like, let me just get it all done.
Right. Especially with the GT3 bumper, you was like, the exhaust had to basically.
I think with the swap itself, if I didn't do this, it would have felt like not complete.
Yeah.
Like it has a presence with the bumper and the wing. Me and Chavis did everything. We spoke like almost every day, and he would show me other cars that he was working on, so I could pick what I liked and what I didn't like, and kind of went back and forth in terms of our ideas. Like, he wasn't into certain things that I was into, and we would literally go back and forth. So it wasn't just like he was building the car. It was like trying to complete the vision. But this is what I think would look good. I've had Porsches for this song. This is what I think look good. So we went back and forth for some time.
Yeah, gotcha.
Before we locked it all in. Gotcha. I'm just happy everything worked out. It was like a lot of people were against the wing.
Yeah.
A lot of people were against the lip. A lot of people were like, well, you have to tune a lot of people. I was like, it was just me and the builder, and we kind of just figured it out. I was like, whatever.
I was gonna say that's the funny thing about when you're building cars, and I've realized this over the years, is that when you ask for a lot of people's opinions, you get when they only imagine it, they don't see it. They don't see the same, because everybody doesn't have the same vision like you have.
Yeah.
But until when it's actually done, and they would actually see it in live in person.
Yeah.
That's when they're like, oh, okay, I like what you did there. Yeah, even though they were against it,
That's the hardest part, is you kind of have to. I want everyone's opinion, because I value all my friends. But then at the end of the day, it's not their car. Right. So you kind of just have to take it with a grain of salt. Right. This is what I think is going to work for me.
And I think that's the same issue that I'm going. You guys know at home. This is why I'm so conflicted with doing the LS swap. Even the RWB, a lot of people are so against it because it's sacrilege. You're cutting up a fine 993, but it goes whatever. Daniel, there's only one more thing to do, man. Let's go take it out. Let's go take it for a spin and see how this thing runs. You might sell me, man. You might sell me, and I might just be like, you know what? I'm gonna LS swap the 993. Screw it.
I'm gonna call Chavis right after this.
Please don't.
I'm like, let me fill his spot right now for you.
Oh man! So now we got to take it out and see how this thing is. So
you gonna drive it?
You
better.
All right, let's do it. Screw it. Let's do it. Let's head on, man. All right. Oh yeah. This looks sick, yo. Yeah. Yo, that torque is serious, man.
Chest, right? And then you can do it anytime you want.
Yo. Oh, man. Do I want to drive it? Oh my god, dude. I'll drive around a couple of blocks and that's it, man. I don't want to get too hooked, and then I might have to be calling Tyler up the next day. All right, guys, it's gonna be my turn. Give me a little time to get used to the clutch. Just gotta feel the release point.
In 600 feet, merge onto Shelter Rock Road.
I like the shifter, man.
See how short it is, though?
Yeah, but I like it. It's like I'm barely giving it gas, and I could just feel like the car just.
That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Oh yeah. That was a third gear pull, and it felt.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh yeah.
Yes, three.
Oh yeah. Wow. Just a small tap and the car kicks, man.
Yeah. And once it's warm, it's actually not that loud.
Yeah, I really like this thing. This is really, really cool. And then as I'm driving it, it doesn't, the sound, it doesn't like it, you don't drive it and feel like, oh, that just sounds like an obnoxious LS.
No. Other than cold
In
start,
1,000 feet, turn left onto Executive Drive.
the cold start is kind of what's really loud.
Right.
Only because like with the kids at nighttime,
Yeah.
I gotta turn the car on like down the block. So I let it roll all the way.
Yeah, you gotta
down.
roll it down. I've driven 997s before, and this doesn't feel any different. Like this doesn't feel
Your
like
destination is on the right.
it doesn't feel like, you know, the LS is throwing it off, the weight balance, you know.
Well, supposedly it's almost because it's aluminum block. It's almost the same.
Right. Oh man, so I'm sold, guys. I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. The car feels, the car's badass. It's fast. It sounds amazing. You guys seen it. I didn't want to come here because of this. I didn't want. I was hoping to come here and be like, you know what? It wasn't as, it's not as hype as I thought it would be. But I'm sold. Man, I'm so torn, man. It's like I really want to do the boost, but so much money, and this makes more sense. But I love the car. This car feels. You guys at home, you guys don't even understand how amazing this car feels. I mean, you saw my reaction in the car. This is a badass car, and it feels like an everyday car that you could drive and really get into. And dude, the torque on tap, oh my god. Any of you guys that have LS's, you know. So imagine it in a Porsche body with Porsche handling. It's just It's an amazing car. And Daniel, I hate you. I mean, I love you at the same time, but I hate you because you did this to me. But
if you do this, Chavis, so you owe me gas money.
You heard that? You heard that? You're gonna owe him gas money, Chavis.
Gas money, man. I got him.
Oh man, so Daniel, I gotta thank you again, man. You did awesome, man. This is an awesome build, and I gotta come back and shoot this for the fans because I know this is something else that they're gonna want to see. So
we need this. This is a nighttime car. We need more real estate.
Oh yeah,
this is in the side street kind of.
So
monster.
Just to give people at home a little taste, before we even get to this, how much is the Porsche making power wise?
505 to the wheels at 500 foot-pounds torque.
And how much is this making?
She is making 650 to the wheels.
Jesus.
On E85 at 24 pounds of boost.
Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, we could turn her on. She's so, honestly, she's quiet.
So one more question before I pass. So compared to both cars, how do you feel? What's the difference between both?
The GTR is more of like a highway monster, kind of like a Wangan kind of car. She's scary. That's her issue. Is like when you're on it, you question a lot of things. Right? It's like I have kids, I shouldn't be going this fast.
Right.
Where the Porsche, it's more usable, in my opinion. So it's like I could get my thrill for a little bit, and then just drive like it's normal again, right? Where if I'm driving fast in this, I'm driving really fast.
Oh man.
So if I had to pick for a daily, I would definitely choose the Porsche, but I could never take anything. This car is just a piece of my life. This is more nostalgic to me than anything else. Where the Porsche is just fun.
Listen, man, I'm gonna come back and you gotta take me for a ride in this.
Whenever you're ready, man.
I think the fans want to see it. They gotta see it.
We'll hit up a Cars and Coffee. We'll get it done.
100%, man. I'm hyped, and this is my original heritage, man. I'm a JDM guy. You know, one of my dream cars is it's an R34 GTR, and hopefully I'm at a point where, hopefully I get to a point where I could afford one of those. Even though the numbers are crazy right now, but I still want one, man. I still want one in, to have. You know, it's just listen, man. I love all GTRs, and I would take this any day too. So you have my vote, man. This is
when you're ready for this car. We get the nighttime drive. We go get some burgers at like Burger City, and we'll get there really fast. We'll get there faster than Henry could get you there.
Oh shit!
I said it. I was waiting for that. Oh
man, Henry's gonna love this one. This little payback for his little. Dude, I'm sold, man. You have the best of both worlds. I love it. I'm a Nissan guy at heart, so.
I can't wait for your build then, man.
I know, man. I know. I want to roll out, man. We all roll out together and stuff. And
dude, I'm gonna have Nakai sign something.
100%. You gotta come out to the build. 100%, man. You gotta bring it, and especially, hopefully, man. Maybe you might be able to take him for a drive in that. Maybe he might be able to check it out because maybe he's never been in one yet. So.
You could get on his list to RWB this one.
That'd be kind of sick. That's too much for the fans at home. That's too much. Awesome, man. Awesome.
Appreciate it. Thank you for coming,
bro. Jeez. Well, that wraps it up, everybody. Hope you guys like it. I'm gonna be back for the GTR. I have to. But damn, man, that Porsche is a monster. The 997 is a beast. It's a beast. And I don't know, man. I'm sold, guys. So we'll see. We'll see what I decide, man. I still got some time. The RWB kit is not getting done tomorrow, so I still have a little bit of a window. But I'm sold. Yo, there's not more to say. No more to say. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
Tyler, you owe me gas money.